Well, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it like this.
Do it. Do it.
Have you ever, have you ever just kind of been in a situation where somebody has done you wrong, but they look at you like you were the fucking bad guy?
The fuck?
I've been in this situation a million times, yo, and it's crazy.
Well,
But
I'm going to let this young man right here explain what we're talking about. So you're going to see it. We're going to kick it off. We're going to talk about it, get it off our chest. Let's go. Scruff this dude, man.
Think it's weird how people trip on your reaction to what they did to you. They do something harmful, disrespectful, or violates a crazy boundary, and then trip on you about what you do in response to them. You ain't got to take it that far, and you didn't have to say that, and you didn't have to do that. Shut up! Not only have you not taken responsibility for your part that led to what I did as a reaction, I could have did worse, and it would have never happened if you didn't start this. My mama taught me, don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. If you don't want it to be nothing, don't start nothing. It's almost like the golden rule. If you don't want a problem like that, don't start a problem like that. If you don't want a problem with them, don't start a problem with them. Don't start a problem with them and then be mad that they got a problem with you. I don't know why it's so hard to, am I tripping?
But that was no, he said a lot. He said a lot. And I have definitely been in the situation because a lot of the times that is exactly what happens. People get upset with your reaction to what they did. And it's funny too, because were we not just talking about this before when I said if somebody comes and blows up your house, you can't dictate how they respond? Well, yeah, that's sort of that too. But it's you've been poking so many times, so many times, so many times. And once I call you on it, now it's my fault and you're mad at me and look at what you did. But what you've been doing over the time, and I'll tell you this right now. No names, but here's a quick one. Just
I
happened.
want names. I want names.
Just
Ladies and gentlemen.
just well, you know,
offline, offline,
you may be able
offline,
to figure it. You may be
offline.
able to figure it out. We'll just
Call
call.
him dirty.
No, it's not.
Oh shit!
I don't know. But so person comes over and feels like they're in the house and they're like yeah, and out of the blue.
You're cocky.
I don't think I'm cocky. I think when I know something, I make sure that I know it and I'll show it to you. But I don't know
Confident.
everything, and I don't think my shit doesn't stink, and I don't think I'm the greatest thing in the world. But no, you're not okay. Well, I don't think I am. So then I happen to be, what was it, 2 days ago? I happen to be online surfing, and I see this article about narcissists. So I'm like, oh yeah, let me see what they're talking about that. So I read it. They give out the definition and everything that's going on and how, it's them. And then not only that, but they really don't have feeling for people. They can fake empathy, all this good stuff, right? So I go, you know what? Let me share this article with that person who said that I'm cocky. I said, well, since you always come in and whenever you hear every so often you seem to come out of your mouth with something that is whatever. I said, here, I believe this one fits you.
Oh, for the last 2 days, somebody's been mad at you.
Well, I've been like, period. You're mad at me because I told you, but anytime you step in this house, you tell me the same thing over and over, just a different form of it. And I'm not mad at you. And I just I don't think so, but
I guess I hit it on the head
because that's exactly what it is. It's, oh, now you're mad. It's called counterpunching.
Brother, listen, man. I tell you, when I dealt with a certain individual, it's so funny because what I can't stand is a manipulative motherfucker, yo. I can't stand somebody that will try to go to all of the people around you
Yep.
and start to throw a bunch of shit at them and put shit in their head that makes people that have known you for 100 damn years look at you and like, wow, I know you got down like that. You understand what I'm saying? They come and they manipulate the situation, and then what they do is that very thing. They do some shit to you, and then you react to it. So then when you react, now they say, oh, look, see, I told you. But they don't tell the part where they did the thing
that made you react the way that you did.
Yeah.
You see, I'm an individual that I'm a Gemini. So
Woo, in the house.
you're going to basically control how our interaction is going to go. Because if you come at me with a pleasant attitude and you come at me and everything is on the up, then we're going to have a good day. But then if you come at me sideways with the bullshit and you try to come at me with some fuck shit, then I'm going to sit here and look at you like, yo, so now you got me looking at you a certain way. So now I got to treat you according to the way that you coming at me. But you're going to sit here and try to manipulate the individuals around me to believe that I am some type of person that they already know I am not. But you got them, you got in their head so good that now they're starting to be like, oh shit, like he might be like that because you're gonna do something. You're gonna push that secret button. You're gonna lift the little lever and push that little secret button that they didn't even know I had. You're gonna push that button, and I'm going to react. And then you're gonna be like, look, look what he did. Be like, look, I told you. I've been to court behind individuals that have done these things. I've been to court where they have sat there and I had to turn myself in handcuffs and sit in the jail cell because an individual done something, came to my house, created a problem. And when I reacted and pushed that person away because I was trying to protect my children, and I had to push that person away and fight that person off and close and lock my door, they called the police on me at my house. And the police were ready to come and arrest me at my house. And I'm like, wait a fucking minute. That individual doesn't even live here. They came here and caused an issue. So why are you here harassing me about what? Wait a minute. Next thing you know, I got a warrant for my arrest. I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. And I had to turn myself in, sit in the jail cell from 6 o'clock in the morning all the way up until about 10, 11 o'clock when they called me up in front of the judge. And the judge did not even give me an opportunity to say one word. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And that's a situation where it has just simply gone too far. It's gone way too far. And my reaction was simply going into protective mode because my children were laying in the bed seat. They were maybe about 10, 15 feet from me, laying in the living room on the mattress, sleeping. And I had to protect my children. And for that, I had to go and sit in a jail cell. I had to get, I'm fingerprinted, the whole, just everything about it, yo. And I was like, yo, like anybody that really knows me knows that that ain't me. That's not me. Now I have literally, I have a record. Now I literally have been incarcerated. Like that's crazy. Yeah, maybe it was for a few hours, but I was incarcerated. Nigga, that shit counts.
Yeah, that's a fact. It count, bro.
On a record.
Come on, man.
It was 2 minutes.
I think I got mug shots. And it's like all because an individual manipulated the situation, came at me, caused a problem, and because I reacted a certain way to that situation, now they blame me. And now look what he did. Look how he is. Look what he did. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to learn, and it took a lot of beating me over the fucking head, but I had to learn, like, you know what? I gotta just like really, really, really stop messing with certain individuals, and especially when they show their true colors, when they show you who they are. You gotta really turn your back on them and keep it. No, I ain't gonna say turn your back on them because you always want to keep your eye on them. You know what I'm saying? So you walk away sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry up and get a silk and fucking chest.